Hello and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to tell you a story about an emperor who changed his clothes every day. So let's begin. So once upon a time there was an emperor. The emperor lived a lavish and a very expensive life. So one day the emperor decided that he would change his clothes every day, and every day his servants and looked at their emperor and saw that he would always change his outfit every day, and every single day he would try to wear a new outfit, and then he would give away his old outfit to other people, so like to poor people, or gave his casual clothes to poor people and gave his upper level or the clothes that require much care, and he would give it to his friends, family, or other people. So he was pretty generous with his clothes, but he was also pretty wasteful of his money, because he would change his clothes every day. He would only need like 3 pairs of things, like 3 pairs of his robe, 3 pairs of his vest, and 3 pairs of pants, and 3 pairs of shoes. He would only need these four to look good, and he was also very handsome emperor. And after this, he he one day brought a line of tailors in front of his castle, and in between those line of tailors there were two rascals. So those rascals gave the king gave the emperor an idea. The idea was that they would make him an invisible cloth that would only be seen by people who had enough wisdom. So one day, the king finally decided that he would wear that cloth, not to seem like a fool who doesn't see that invisible cloth, because they showed him a because they showed him a part of the cloth, and it is invisible, and the king saw nothing there. But to not seem like a fool, he said that he saw it and he loves it. And after that, the king he decided that he would get the dress from them, and on the day when the dress would be delivered, he decided to get a huge parade built in the center of the town, and there he would wear his new dress. And so every day the rascal would ask for extra money than they needed, and then they would every day get some extra golden threads and some extra piece of fine clothing. And after a long while, they finally gave the emperor a beautiful piece of cloth, as they said, but it is invisible, so nobody saw it. And the king, to not seem like a fool, he said that he saw it and it is very beautiful. The two rascals laughed with each other in secret, and after this, the king would pretend to wear that invisible cloth every day and seem like that with his imagination, and he would go into another place seeing that the beauty of his dress. And so on the day of the parade, the tailors undressed him and then put the invisible cloth on his body, and the king would pretend to wear that cloth one by one. And as the king saw himself in the mirror, he saw that he looked like almost one of the tailors that was making that cloth. But he was very impressed and saw that it was also very beautiful, and so he decided that he would wear this in front of the parade. But the two rascals escaped with the money, and they were never to be seen again. And then when the king went in front of the parade, the entire crowd saw him and humiliated him, as to be such an important figure of a country. He would stand naked in front of a part of his country's people. And so this is another video about a king who would love to wear a new dress, but two rascals scammed him. And so after the king got humiliated, he completely chose to close this policy of himself, and then he would only wear a single pair of clothes. And so this is the end of our video. So tata and goodbye. See you tomorrow again.